today's video I'm going to be doing a first impressions using the one and only Revolution Conceal and Define Foundation, as well as trying out the Revolution and Imagination palette. So I've got the Highlight to the Moon palette and the eyeshadow palette. So let's go ahead and get started. To begin, I've already cleansed my face, so I'm just going to go ahead and grab my Your Good Skin moisturiser, which is a new one I've been trying, which is so nice. I absolutely love it. It makes my skin feel so nourished and moisturised and nice and shiny. I'm going to then take my Infallible primer and pop some of that all over. So when I was ordering this yesterday, because it only came out yesterday I think it was, I've been like seeing obviously everything on social media about it, but I found it so hard to try and figure out what shade to use. So like I'd ordered the palettes and I actually can't remember what shade it was, and then I went, that was working it out through social media, and then as soon as I went back thinking I was a bit nervous about what colour it might be, it was gonna be, I don't know if it is one's too dark, one's too light, so I went and ordered a darker one, hoping that maybe like if I mix them, or one might be right, one might be wrong, I don't know, but we'll see when we get to that part. Cool, so now my face is all prepped. Let's go ahead and look at the two shades I got. So initially I had ordered F8, which is what I sort of guessed from using someone's swatches on Instagram, but then I went and sat, well, which I was like, oh, should I, or is it too late, and watched a few YouTube videos of stuff that people had uploaded, but that was later in the evening, and at that point I'd already ordered another shade, because it was just sort of like hard to work out from pictures what was what, because one guy had uploaded swatches on his arm, which you've probably seen, I think it's on their Instagram, and they all seemed so, like, almost looked a bit oxidised, so I wasn't too sure, but I might have actually got it right with this one. Okay, so this is F8. Oh my god, this is sick. I love this. This huge doe foot is so nice. Yeah, it smells, kind of just smells like sun cream, but let's see what this looks like. There goes the other one, but oh my god, okay, I should have not ordered that second one. This one looks like the perfect colour. Right, so I'm just gonna not even look at the other one, and then I'm just gonna put what's on the, what I initially pulled out, and then start to work that in with my brush. Let's see what, oh my god, it's so weird. It's like a giant version of the concealer, which it is, but it's just cute. And then I'm just going to work that in with my Nancy Buff Base brush, the huge. It's like, you know what it reminds me slightly of, but with, I don't know whether it's the primer making it seem a bit more glowy, is Maybelline Fit Me, but yeah, so far that looks really good. I'm actually so pleased. I was like nervous it was going to be really cakey, but seems to be sitting like really nicely on top of my skin. So I'm going to do the same on the other side, and then I'm going to bounce over it with my beauty blender. Cool, so I'll just zoom you in so you can sort of hopefully see what it looks like on my skin. So this is what my skin looks like with it on up close, or a bit closer. I know sometimes my camera doesn't like to focus, but yeah, I mean, I love the colour, I think. I mean, pretty much matches, maybe better when I've got a tan, but yeah, I'm so pleased. It looks really glowy. I'll just take you off and show you what it looks like in natural daylight. That's a bit better. But you can sort of see what that looks like in natural daylight. Let me try and get in the light a bit more. So yeah, quite glowy, but I think that's probably to do with my primer and moisturiser underneath. Doesn't feel very tacky like usually with my dewy foundations, not that this is. I do have like a tacky feel, but yeah, it looks nice. I'm gonna go in then with the baby. How cute are these? Go in with the concealer in my usual shade C4 and just conceal. Wow, okay, now that is matte. That looks so like flawless, I would say, compared to what I would usually find it looks like with any other foundation on underneath. So yeah, that is coming through with the full coverage, which is not usually my thing, but I'm not annoyed, it looks nice. I would love to find, I'm sure there'll be reviews coming out now, but a review of someone who's like, say like this versus the Estee Lauder Double Wear, because people absolutely swear by that as like a super full coverage foundation. I never ever loved it. I just thought it just was like cement on your skin, but it would be cool to see what someone that uses that says about it and whether it's actually like worth it, because the price point for £9, how much do you get? Let's see. So 0.8 fluid ounces, 23ml. It's so nice, like the packaging looks so gorgeous. I love the like pinky rose gold. It's got the frosted glass, a bit similar to I guess like the Fenty Beauty, and it feels weighty, like it feels so nice. Oh, I'm just so happy with it. So then I'm going to move on, now we've done my skin, on to using the IMOGENATION palettes, which I'm really excited about. So I've just got it out of the packaging. Oh my god, is this light too strong? But oh, it's so gorgeous, I love it. Just the packaging's cute. And then I'm going to open up because I want to just set my under eyes now before I get on with sorry, my nails are a bit weak. I'm like nervous to... Oh, there we go. Set my under eyes before I move on to the eyeshadow. So this is what it looks like. Oh, I just love her. And yeah, it looks so gorgeous. I think I'm definitely gonna love limited edition the most as a highlighting shade. And I think I'm gonna start with my gal and use that underneath my eyes just to set my concealer. I'm just gonna go, let me take that off, go back in and bounce that on. I feel like I need a bit of hydration. One sec. Okay, I'm just gonna quickly spritz my face with this Extra Hold Makeup Fixing Spray by Revolution in Sport Fix. Wow, that one always... that one feels so wet. And I'm just gonna bounce while that's on there. So that looks nice and flawless. And then I'm going to grab my usual Real Techniques brush and just grab my gal and pop that under my eyes. Cool, so I've just placed that just under my eyes, and then whatever's left on the brush I'm just going to buff out those creases on my lid. Put a bit more on my lid. Cool, so I'm gonna let that all like warm up to and blend into my skin, and let's go ahead and open up the eyeshadow palette. So this is what the palette looks like when you open it up. I'm sure you already know and have seen it, but I was originally going to go for like a berry sort of look, like using this side, but after I saw she'd done an orange look using these sort of this first strip of shades, I think that's what I really want to do. So yeah, cool. So I was just saying I'm gonna go in with OK to start with. I'm just taking that on a big Sonia Cash blending brush, just buffing that pretty much up to my brow bone, just as my transition shade. Cool, now we've done that, I'm going to go straight in with Honeybee, which is the lightest of the orange shades, and take that on that same brush and just sort of go in where I've just put that transition shade, pretty much. So far, I would say the shadows are going on really lovely. They're like, no complaints really. There's a bit of fallout in the pan, but at this point I feel like every palette has that, so. But the payoff of the shadows is amazing. I'm loving the colours so far. Cool, so now I've done that, I'm going to go in with Mills, which is the shade just underneath, and I'm going to pop that all over my lid. I'm just going to use my favourite brush, wherever you are, the Real Techniques, I think it's just the base shadow brush. Sorry, I was just getting any excess product off. So as you can see, oh my god, that colour is gorgeous. Just gonna oh, I love that colour. Oh, that looks so much better than that I did. I'm gonna have to pack the colour on a bit better on that side. Oh, I love it. I might just grab my blending brush, just going to take any excess product off and just blend that up. I'm just going to take that same blending brush and take, the red shade, and just sort of buff that into this outer section here. Oh shh. My brush just dipped in limo. No, not okay. I hope that doesn't look darker because of that limo shade. Let's take this eBay brush and just buff that in. I'm sort of just going over where I put those two first colours, just to make it almost look a bit more like orange blended up into red, which I probably should have done first, but I was a bit nervous, if I'm honest, with the colours, because I've not really done an orange look before. So I'm going to take that Real Techniques brush again, grab Mills there, really pack that onto my brush, and then I'm going to give it a spritz with my, bad finger, sorry, setting spray, like so. Woo. And then I'm really want to intensify that colour on my lid. Cool, so then what goes up must come down. I really love that. That looks so pretty. It's like nothing I would have ever gone for before, but I'm really pleased with how it looks. I'm so glad I saw her do it. So I'm gonna take that, and just pop that right on the outer corners, on the lower lash line, sorry. And then Mills, bringing that onto the little section that's left on the bottom, still leaving my inner corners free. And then I might just keep this brush and intensify the red colour up here. Cool, so for now I'm just going to leave that and carry on with my skin, picking a highlighter and stuff so that I can complete my eyes. I've done that side of it. I'm just going to open this up. There we go. Like so, to see my crazy eyes. And I'm going to go in, I want to contour is what I'm trying to say. And I'm going to use this Nancy contouring brush, and I think I'm going to go first in with Warrior. There you go. This has been in like such a weird routine, but I don't want to do my highlighter yet, so I'm gonna grab my brow mascara and just do my brows quickly before we move on to anything else. Let's decide what highlighter I want. So actually I didn't even look in the eyeshadow palette, I just sort of wanted my highlighter to match my inner corners, but let's see, we'll take a look. Angel looks nice. Oh wow, that's so pretty. Oh, Baby Girl might be the shade. That looks so nice. Okay, so those, you probably, I like put them in the worst part of my hand, but I don't know. Let's go in with, I think, Baby Girl, which is this shimmery orange. So it's a bit similar to Honeybee, but a shimmer. And I'm just going to pop that on my inner corners. Actually, once it's on the skin against the orange, it sort of has a silvery reflect to it. Cool, so I've done that. I'm going to do mascara quickly and then I'll come back. So I'm just going to deepen that contour using CONCEAL ever so slightly. Let me just... Yeah, more just up right in this top corner. I want it. And a bit more on my top of my forehead. And whatever's left on my chin. So far, I mean, I feel glam. The foundation seems to be still sitting really nicely, which is good. Yeah. So for highlighter, I'm going to take my Hoola bronzer brush, but actually let me pick what highlighter I want to go for first. So we've got limited edition, 2 halves, which are both Slay My Life, and then Angel Face, which looks like probably the one I'm not going to use because I like lighter highlighters as opposed to more gold based ones. But let's swatch them all and see what one looks nicest. I know, limited edition is going to be the one. And then we'll go for the 2 halves of Slay My Life. Oh wow, okay. I love that half on the, if you were holding it the right side. And then Angel Face. Oh my gosh, that's almost like, in my head, imagine what, I'm not even gonna compare. But, so that's what, not that you can see, because this is so annoying, but that's what the 3 highlighters look like. And actually, you know what, I thought limited edition, but I'm gonna go, actually, you know what, let's just go like full out highlight. So we'll go for limited edition, although I think my second favourite is the lighter half of Slay My Life. So I'm gonna take that on my Hoola bronzer brush, which I just actually love for highlighting, and let's go. Okay. I like how it looks, but because of the foundation's so matte, I'm going to go in first with some setting spray just so there's something for it to stick to. Oh. And you know what, I might take it on my usual highlighting brush. Okay, my lips, I think I'm just going to be boring and go for this NYX butter gloss in Biscuit Fortune Cookie. Sorry, I was like reading the translation. So I've changed spots just because my ring light seems to be making my face look one colour, which I don't think is a good, what's the word? True representation of what the products look like. So this is the final complete look using the new Revolution foundation and the IMOGENATION palettes, which I absolutely love. The glow looks amazing. It all looks so good. So please remember to like and subscribe for more videos.